I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Chapala, Mexico. We make all things Mexico videos. We travel to cities, pueblos, we go to churches, museums, the beach, the lake, we eat food, we do all kinds of things Mexico. That's what the Bill the Geek, the Bill Dallas Lewis channel does. This video is about our Mazatlan Mexico vacation. We were looking for Mazatlan Tours, and we thought about getting a Mazatlan Airbnb. We looked at Mazatlan hotels, but then we ran across this Mazatlan Bed and Breakfast. Now, many people are looking for an Ajijic Mexico vacation. And if you're looking for an Ajijic Mexico vacation, this might fit in because it's specifically made for people that live or who are visiting Ajijic. Many people come to Ajijic and it's a Ajijic Mexico vacation, but usually they come for a month, 2 months, maybe 3 months, 4 months to check the place out. Well, this is a special Mazatlan tour. It's a 5-day trip to Mazatlan from Ajijic, and it's at a Mazatlan Bed and Breakfast owned by a Canadian couple. One is named Robert, and he has a sex shop in Ajijic. It's a fabulous trip. It leaves from Ajijic, takes you to his bed and breakfast, and he takes you on Mazatlan tours for 5 nights, and it's wonderful. This is a part of that tour that we're going to share with you today. Now we'll look at the map, but Mazatlan has one of the biggest, or the biggest, Malicon in Mexico. It's about 17 miles long. And this bed and breakfast, this Mazatlan Bed and Breakfast owned by Sheri and Robert, is a half block from the Malicon and a half block from the beach. And it's within walking distance of all kinds of restaurants, bars, museums, art galleries. It's a fabulous place. It has a swimming pool, a bar where they serve drinks, and it's a small place. They provided us with breakfast every morning. I had scrambled eggs and sausage, or scrambled eggs and eggs, and they have 5 rooms. And we left Ajijic one Sunday morning at 8 in the morning. It was about a 5-6 hour drive, and there were 10 of us staying in this bed and breakfast. It's a fabulous place, giant lobby with couches, giant dining room, big kitchen, and of course, again, the pool and the bar next to the pool, and lovely rooms with high-speed internet. It was wonderful. This Mazatlan Airbnb, owned by Robert and Sheri, is in Los Altos, Mazatlan. And we took many wonderful walks around town. We went to super restaurants. You gotta go, you gotta make the trip. It's well worth it. And they make this tour once or twice a month. So the other 2 weeks out of the month, it's just a bed and breakfast. And you can rent 2 nights, 3 nights, 5 nights, whatever you want. Or you can take the tour that originates from Ajijic, and it goes right to the bed and breakfast in Los Altos, Mazatlan, a block away from the beach, a block away from the Malicon. We had a wonderful time on this Mazatlan Tours Bed and Breakfast extravaganza. Let's take a peek at the map. At the very top of the map, you see an arrow pointing to the location of Reina Del Mar Bed and Breakfast. We're going to start there, half a block from the beach, and we're going to walk down 4 blocks. We're taking this walk at about 11 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to walk down through the plaza. You can see the plaza there. And then we're going to walk maybe 4 more blocks and go to the Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. They say this is the most important religious building in Mazatlan. And then we're going to go into one of the largest markets in Mazatlan, and we're going to end our tour at a fabulous fish market. Well, let's go walking. Now, this footage actually comes from the night that we got to the Airbnb. We arrived at the Airbnb, Reina Del Mar, and we settled in, got into our rooms. Some of us took naps. And then we went on this walk. And this is the walk that we're going on at 11 o'clock in the morning. But at 11 o'clock in the morning, it was like Monday morning. There was nobody there. There's Robert right there. And he's with curly hair and the white shirt. And so, but this is Sunday night. And on Sunday night, where we walked in the morning, Sunday night, it was filled with people. And it was the Sunday night before Day of the Dead. This is a major plaza. And look at the architecture of these buildings. And look at these thousands of people filling these restaurants, enjoying themselves. This is the plaza that is about 4 blocks away from the Reina Del Mar Bed and Breakfast. It was a wonderful way to begin our experience in Mazatlan. There's Robert in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. So let's take a peek at the Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. They say this is one of the major religious establishments in Mazatlan. Again, Mazatlan has a population of about 500,000 people. You can see it's right in front of a plaza. There's a government building in front of the plaza. But notice how clean the streets are. And some people say that this is one of the first places that you should visit when you go to Mazatlan. It's a huge establishment. It started its building in 1856. There was something happened between the governments here and the governments in France, and they halted construction for 20 years. But then they resumed construction, and it's been in operation ever since. So that's a long time. I'm going to be quiet and just let you appreciate the artwork. Notice these giant, like 12-foot high wooden doors and the marble inside. They're supposed to have like 28 stained glass windows, and you're going to see some fabulous statues, a place for their holy water. It truly is a fabulous place. I'll just let you sit back and watch. So we leave the church, and we're only about 2 blocks from the markets that we're going to go to, but I found these to be quite interesting. These are called Moniz, and these are all over Mazatlan. This is how half the people in Mazatlan get around. They're very inexpensive, and look at all of them just waiting on the corner for people to get in them. And we used these several times, our entire group. You can get these small ones, you can get giant ones, and they'll take you all over town. And it's kind of refreshing because one day we walked 4 miles down to Malicon, and to get back, we took a pulmonia, and it was very refreshing. But also notice how clean the streets are. Almost everybody has on a mask. And so we're going to just check out these. They look like little golf carts to me, but they're all about the same size, but they all have a unique look. I had to cut off the audio because they're playing music in the background, and that would be a YouTube infringement. And we're going by a place called Señor Frogs. Señor Frogs is all over Mexico. I think they sell junk. I can't see a reason to enter one, but you might want to enter one just so you can say that you did so. Let's go into the market. Now, the Moniz were only about a block away from the market, and you saw how many of them there were. And that's how popular the market is. The market sells everything that you can think of. Sunglasses, shirts, pigs' heads. We're going to see one of those in a second. There are restaurants in here, t-shirts, mascara. It's a square block. I don't know if it's the biggest market in Mazatlan, but you can get lost in here. Hats, Mazatlan t-shirts, mask, everything that you can think of. And it's overwhelming, actually, but they do a lot of business. A lot of people go there, and now Mazatlan has ships again, tour ships. And with the virus, the tour ships kind of shut down. There's Robert right there with Russ, but the tour ships bring their people to the market so that they can look around, and people from the tour ships take tours, and they get ripped off a lot of times. They pay like $100 for a tour, and people are paying the tour guides like $5. It's crazy, but this is the indoor market, and the prices are really good. You can get some great prices in here. Now, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for a pig's head. Yep, pig's heads are very popular in Mexico, and I know people that love pig's head, and here are some pig's feet. Now, 3 blocks from the market is the fish market, and they have lots of vendors selling all types of fish. You can see lobster there. They have giant shrimp. Everything is very inexpensive, and it came right off the boat. They have shrimp, scallops. Everything is fresh, and it's very inexpensive. There you can see my finger. These shrimp are bigger than my finger. Here you can see squid, octopus, scallops, and crab meat. Fabulous. We bought a bunch of this before our trip home, and we froze it on the way home. If you like fresh clams, this is the place to be at the fish market. I'm not really fond of clams, fresh clams. I don't know if these are clams or oysters. I think these are oysters. But Teresa loves them. So she buys one, puts a little sauce on it, and she's going to chow down. And I forget how much it cost, but it was really cheap. You could come down here and just eat these things. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant whether that's an oyster or a clam, but she truly enjoyed herself with this fine, fresh dish on our Mazatlan tours. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what videos you would like to see. We'll get back to you in 24 to 48 hours. And if you like the video, click the like button and be sure to subscribe because we have many more videos to come. All of the contact information for the Reina Del Mar Bed and Breakfast is in the description below. Their website is in the description below. Their contact phone number and email is in the description below. It was a fabulous trip. Thank you very much Robert and Sheri at the Reina Del Mar Bed and Breakfast. It was a super Mazatlan bed and breakfast. We had a great time. Thank you so much for bringing us in and showing us all around Mazatlan. We would have never been able to do this if we had stayed in one of the many of the Mazatlan hotels, or if we had stayed in a Mazatlan Airbnb. We never would have found all of the restaurants, the beaches, the fun things to do that you shared with us. Thank you so much. And once again, all of their contact information is in the description below. We go live every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time, that's Chicago time, San Antonio, Texas time. And we have people join us from all over the world. We talk about Mexican immigration, how to get your car legalized in Mexico, having pets in Mexico, drugs in Mexico, crime in Mexico, renting in Mexico, housing in Mexico. We go live every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, so you want to be sure to subscribe so you get notified right before we go live. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button. We have many more videos to come. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Thanks again for watching. Thank you, subscribers, and we'll see you in the next video.